Well, the wait is over as Fantastic Four First Steps has officially entered the MCU, and I got a chance to sit down with the Fantastic Four cast themselves. Take a look.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here.
Before I get into the movie, Jamie Lee Curtis just posted a photo of all of you together. Did anybody freak out that Laurie Strode came in here for Halloween?
Dude.
Yeah.
No, have you seen it?
She's a legend. I know, but when I see her, I see Fish Called Wanda.
Oh, do you? Oh,
That's what I see when she came in. I was like, oh my God.
She's incredible.
She's kind of like intimidating, but she's actually really, really nice. It was my first time talking with her, so it was
Not
great.
being rude, you brought it up.
No, I'm sorry. I know, but I want you to see it. She said Fantastic
I want to
Freaks.
see it.
She wrote Fantastic Freaks in the captions. I thought that was
perfect.
cute.
She knows what she's
Look,
doing.
Yeah,
She's
right
smart.
there. It's a great freaking picture.
You see it?
I look like
wrong.
Joseph, I feel like you and her having a moment.
I look like take me out to the ball game. I look like I'm in a league of their own.
Joseph is having a moment, right?
I know, I like it.
She just came up right behind me. She brought me right in.
Pedro, I know that you like Canada.
I do.
Spend
love
time
Canada.
in Canada.
I don't like Canada.
Yeah.
I love Canada.
Yay! I wanted you to correct me. That's perfect. Do you think the Fantastic Four could handle Canadian winters?
Yeah. Yeah. If I could handle a Canadian winter, then the Fantastic Four could handle a Canadian winter.
I love that.
We're in New York. New York gets pretty bad.
It's true. That's true. You do get kind of the nasty winters
We
like
can get a
us.
real doozy.
That's true. You know, there's a lot of groups or gangs in the MCU. What do you like about the Fantastic Four? Why does this four of you kind of stand out, do you think?
To think about stepping into something, you know, your first Marvel movie and getting to step into it as a group is, I'm sort of astonished by it all the time when I think about it, because there are great ensembles in all of the Marvel movies, but this is literally called the Fantastic Four, and is about this family and this family's experience and how they face things together. Even though I'm sorry I sound like the trailer, but it's literally what it is, and it was sort of like us as a cast kind of getting the opportunity, the rare opportunity to face every sort of like step of it together. And that was really, really bonding. They're very wonderful people. They're really wonderful actors. They're very funny. Canadians can appreciate that very, very deeply. So you see what I'm saying? If you're like going to work every day and you're with people that are and laughter is so much a part of like the hard work that everyone is doing. Yeah. It is just kind of everything.
Vanessa, I remember talking to you at TIFF, and you're already so excited. You're excited to talk about it, which was awesome. My favorite part of this movie was seeing Sue Storm pregnant. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was really special to see that. What was your reaction when you first read that, to play a superhero who's pregnant?
Well, Matt Shackman had told me about it in the meeting we had, and you know, he decided that of all the strands that he could have, there was just so many things happen. I mean, there's so many thousands of comics, and he wanted to not focus on how they got their powers in that chapter of their lives, but 4 years on from that, and Sue and Reed are trying for a baby, and the fears they have around what the baby would be like because they feel different, you know, and every parent feels like, I guess, has fears about what they would pass on and not pass on and whatever. And so that just felt like a really real human thing. And then they happen to have these powers that they got from an accident.
Joseph, when you work on something like Stranger Things, does it prepare you for the fandom of the Marvel fans, or is this like a whole other league when it comes to the fandom?
I don't know if it does prepare you. I guess it's definitely a different kind of fandom, this MCU stuff. It's a little gross comparing fandoms, but it is,
They intersect.
Yeah.
They intersect, but we've been all over the world with this tour. We went to Australia, we went to Paris, Berlin, London, and in every single city people are turning up to support the film and show interest, and like, that's meaningful. Like, it's surprising, and it's obviously, you feel like a duty of care or a responsibility to kind of look after these characters that they care about. But it's
It's guys, I love this movie. I love the aesthetic of it.
Yeah.
Did you feel it when you were watching the movie back? Obviously, you got to see the sets and everything, but when you fully see it, how impressive was that 60s aesthetic?
We cared so much about that disarming kind of world and that charm that it informed us in our authorship, and we wanted so much for that world to like be conveyed to a big audience.
It's so immersive, you know. I mean, we were such a small part
Yeah.
of this thing. There's so many, literally thousands of people that worked on this
Yeah.
movie to create this world, all led by Matt Shackman, who had just this vision, macro, micro, and it is astonishing watching this movie, and you are in this specific world for 2 hours,
Yeah.
and you're nowhere else. It's a unique place.
Yeah, haven't seen a film like this in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is really cool. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.
so much.
Fantastic Four: First Steps is out in theaters today.